Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're going to the Charles Wells Brewery out of Bedfordshire, and this is their double chocolate stout, coming in at 5.2% ABV and 25 IBUs. Purchased this beer today in Aldi for £1.25 a bottle. Pretty good price that. So this is a classic, iconic beer really from the UK. I know a lot of my American beer reviewing brothers like this style of beer, where it's the English style or whatever, when they can get it in cans. I think we do get it in cans in the UK, but not very often, so it's generally in this 500ml bottle. So yeah, nice kind of colour, creamy, chocolatey double stout. So there's their crown. Let's crack this beer then. This has not been in the fridge at all. It's been sat in a cool room. This room, it's a bit cool tonight. Bit of a hiss. Quite a bit of smoke. Bit of carbonation in this one by the look of it, so I'll pour this a bit careful. Yeah, a bit of carbonation. Not too bad. Not had this beer for a couple of years. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll leave that to calm down slightly. So on that really gentle pour, it's a one finger. Yeah, just off white. Almost like a coffee, light coffee coloured head. Into the light. Jet black for a 5.2%. There's no light bleeding through this thing. Oh, maybe slightly at the bottom, but apart from that it's jet black. So yeah, I'm going to start doing these kind of well known, and I just caught a whiff of chocolate, well known kind of beers, things that are more accessible to people, that they can get regularly at their supermarkets, or if you're overseas in your kind of foreign beer part, wherever you go. So I know that by the look of it, they get this in obviously in America and Canada, because it has actually got a Quebec 20 cents refund, I guess, on the bottle, which is something we don't have here in the UK, which is really weird. Anyway, beer in a glass, yeah, really nice creamy head. Let's get an aroma then. Very kind of dark fruits, milky chocolate. Not too much on the, well, there is roasted malts there, but it's not really kind of that almost bitter roastiness that you can get on some beers. Very subtle, very gentle. It smells creaminess, basically. Let's give it a try. Cheers. It's pretty good, to be fair. £1.25 a bottle as well. I think it's part of Aldi's, you know, they get these weekly deal things. They've got a range of about 15, 16 different beers, I think, and one cider, something like that. This was one of them. This stood out to me. So, went and got a couple of bottles today, and yeah, glad I have. It's a beer that kind of gone off locally to me. You don't see it very often in the supermarkets. It was everywhere for a while, and then it just disappeared, which is kind of crazy. It's one of their core range flagship beers at Wells Brewery, or Charles Wells and Young's Brewery. Yeah, a nice kind of dessert beer. I've actually got, I'm gonna tuck into one of these in a minute. Tunnocks. Tuck into a tunnock. Really smooth, easy drinking. no ABV to speak of. Yeah, it is what it is. There's not a lot of other kind of notes coming through. It's just more chocolatey, not really like a milky, I wouldn't say coffee, almost like a slightly milky milkshake, really. They're saying it's a sweet milk stout slash thing on Untapped over there. There's not much of a commercial description. It says it on the neck, the original dark beer brewed with real chocolate, pure luxury. Yeah, velvety smooth, silky smooth, whatever. It's not, I'm getting a little bit more bitterness now on the back end with that milk chocolate. Dark fruits, cherries, get more kind of a cherry note to it. Yeah, perfectly fine beer. I've had better, of course, but this is a very easy beer to drink. It's just one of them, just nice. As for a rating, then, for me, I think it's, for what the price I'm paying for it, excuse me, you know, that kind of thing, price, it's not going to be like world class. It's decent. It's a good beer. I'm giving this, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. That's a 7.5 out of 10 from me. If you've had this beer before, let me just pour the rest of this in. If you've had this beer before from the Charles Wells Brewery out of Bedfordshire, the UK, you guys in America, it's a beer that you can get quite regularly, I guess. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as well, or wherever you are. Yeah, not bad. Nice to try again after a few years. If you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.